Have y'all ever seen the Michael Richards apology? Do y'all remember Kramer from Seinfeld? Do y'all remember when Kramer went on a racist rant at a comedy club? Do you remember when he apologized for that on Letterman? Oh, you don't remember that last part? Well, I do. God bless TMZ.
50 years ago, you had you upside down with a fucking fork up your ass.
One, what an intro. Two, people laughed at that. I just want to say, people laugh. Who thought that was funny? Anyway, the context here is Michael Richards, who's not that funny, was doing stand-up at the Laugh Factory, and he got heckled by some African-American individuals, and what Michael here decided to do was, instead of, let's say, banter with the heckler and, say, incorporate it into the set like a normal comedian, no, what Michael here did was he went on a 3-minute racist tirade that opened with 50 years ago. Oh, I'm just going to let it play.
You can talk, you're brave now, motherfucker. Rolls out, he's a nigger. He's a nigger.
Do you see why my title is I'm gonna get banned for this? I might get banned for just playing this video.
A nigger, look, there's a nigger.
Yeah, just the camera woman going, oh my god.
All right, you see? It shocks you.
You're damn right it shocks you.
It shocks you to see what's buried beneath your stupid motherfucker.
Oh, Michael.
Call for it. It's not a call for you to interrupt my ass, you cheat motherfucker!
This is not how you handle hecklers, Michael. Oh, Michael.
You guys have been talking.
But yeah, that's what it is. He said the N-word like 15 times. Anyway, the reason I played that video for all of you ladies and gentlemen is to give context, because here's what we're going to watch next. If you haven't seen this next video, oh, it's going to change your life. This is Michael Richards, probably maybe within the next month, apologizing for what we just saw on his friend Letterman's show, with his other friend Jerry Seinfeld just awkwardly sitting there. And this is like 7 minutes of gold. If you've never seen this video,
Now this Michael Richards thing. Well, now I don't know him well. I've known him a long time, but I don't know him well. And I can remember
already
years and
distancing
years ago
himself
at the Comedy Store. He would get on stage, and he was always a very dynamic performer. Dynamic to the point that often audiences were frightened. But still, we all got a
yeah, dynamic's one way to put it,
kick out
David.
of it because it was in good fun, and he was
good fun. Was
he
it?
is a very funny guy. And then we see this thing today where he goes nuts in some kind of club and is screaming at people. Have you talked to him? Do you know anything about this?
I did talk to him. I talked to him today. And
Kramer, you can't say the N-word.
He is extremely upset about it. And I asked him if he would come on the show tonight so that he could explain what happened, because
good guy Jerry over here.
One of those awful things, and I think he's a little mystified about
one of those awful
what happened.
Things.
But I think most importantly, he wanted to.
We have him live via satellite from Los Angeles. All right, this should be Michael Richards. Michael, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hi, Michael. Welcome to the show.
Hello, hi.
How you doing?
I'm not doing too good.
Yeah. Why don't you explain exactly what happened for the folks who may not know?
I lost my temper on stage.
He lost this. This is the first YouTuber apology. I love it. It set the stage for everyone else. Shane Dawson, they would be nowhere without this.
I was at a comedy club trying to do my act, and I got heckled, and I took it badly and went into
took it badly, guys.
A rage, and said some pretty nasty things to some Afro-Americans. A lot of trashed
Afro-Americans. A lot of trash talk, huh?
And
Stop.
I love how the audience is laughing because they think it's a bit. They think this is like You know, because it's 3 comedians on a late night comedy show. They're laughing because they're like, this can't be real.
Laughing.
He said, stop laughing. I forgot he said that. Yeah, Jerry's like, stop laughing, guys. Guys, he's trying to explain himself.
And what?
It's not funny.
Yes,
it is, Jerry. It's very funny.
Just talking and disturbing the act.
That was going on too.
That was going on too, yeah. That moment there, that was him looking to his left like, should I hit the off button and run? Like taking a second like, was this a mistake?
And did you...
I know, I hear you in your audience laugh, you know, and it's I'm not even sure that this is where I should be addressing the situation. I've already heard you make some jokes about it, and that's okay, you know, but I'm really busted up over this, and I'm very, very sorry to those people in the audience, the blacks, the Hispanics, the whites.
Jesus, Michael.
Everyone.
Michael, every time this man talks, when he isn't given a script, when this man talks with his own words, it's always bad. Every word that leaves this man's mouth.
That was there that took the brunt of that anger and
he always misses
hate and rage and how it came through, and I'm concerned about more hate and more rage and more anger coming through, not just towards me but towards a black-white conflict.
What is he saying? Michael.
There's a great deal of disturbance in this country and how blacks feel about what happened in Katrina. And you know,
what happened? Jeez.
Many of the comics, many performers are in Las Vegas and New Orleans trying to raise money for what happened there. And for this to happen, for me to be in a comedy club and flip out and say this crap, you know, I'm deeply, deeply sorry. And
you can tell the audience isn't laughing anymore. They realize this isn't a bit, and they're just shocked. There's no reaction. Everyone in the audience is like, what the fuck is happening?
About had the people doing the heckling or the people who were not paying attention, had they been white or Caucasian or any other race, what would have been the nature of your response then?
It may have happened. You know, I'm a performer. I push the envelope. I work in a very...
I'm a performer, you know. I push the envelope, you see. I try to be a little edgy, you know. I watched Leafy growing up, so... You know, sometimes I like throwing in a little spice, a little N-word.
Controlled manner on stage.
Michael,
I do a lot of free association and spontaneous.
That's not a defense, Michael.
I do. I don't know. In view of the situation and the act going where it was going, I don't know. The rage did go all over the place. It went to everybody in the room. But
the fucking.
Did you think that somehow, by being outrageous and completely inappropriate, that it might somehow make the situation diffuse it a bit or make it seem lighter than it was?
I tried to do that.
I love how Letterman's just trying to save him. Like, did you think that it might diffuse the situation, what you did? Did you think it might be a good thing? And he's like, yeah, totally.
You don't have the whole thing there with what they're showing everyone. I tried to...
Oh, yeah, they just didn't show the full context, of course.
Jiu-jitsu that. Try to move. You know, you do that. I'm on I got a microphone. I'm trying, but it didn't work out. It was a... You talk about a bad night, you know?
Yeah.
That's...
You talk about a bad night.
It's just whatever...